Alrighty, next up we have the drop-down triad question type. This one, it's very similar to the drop-down dyad, but there is a key difference with it, and that difference is in addition to having the two blanks where the candidate can put in their rationale, they also have one additional blank where they have to specify the correct condition. So as an example here, I have the client is at risk for condition as evidenced by rationale and rationale. And so I've got this sentence with the brackets indicating where the drop downs are going to occur. And if you scroll down, you'll notice that when it comes to the condition, there is going to be one pool of choices. So I could put in the correct answer here as the very first one. And now I can put in some distractors here for the wrong choices for that first blank with the condition. Now, when it comes to the rationale, if I go down here, you will see that I actually can specify two correct choices here. And that's because these two blanks, rationale and rationale, these two blanks are going to share the same pool of choices. Okay? And the result of that will be that, well, right here I have it set up so that correct 1 is correct for the first choice and correct 2 is correct for the second choice. They could actually be inverted. So if the student were to choose correct 2 and correct 1, they switch them around, the end result is that they still get the correct answer, at least for that portion. Okay, so again, the key thing to keep in mind when you are putting in a triad question is that the first blank is going to have its own pool of choices where the learner must choose the correct choice out of those choices. And then for the last two blanks, it's going to be a shared pool of choices. And the learner will pick those two. It doesn't matter what order they go in for those last two blanks. The learner will simply pick the correct ones. And the end result will look something like that. So that is how you author the triad, drop-down triad question type.